Sagittarius, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Sag, today let's just do an energy check-in. Let's do a general reading. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Let's see how it plays out, what's going down, what we tap into today. Okay, we have here and now, my Lotse card. If we're living in the past, we're depressed. If we're living in the future, we're anxious. So live in the present, for it is a gift. All right, well, let's see what the emphasis is here. Let's see why that card's coming out today. We have Chiron. Gosh, you guys all corrected me on the right way to say it last time, and I don't remember, but I think it's Chiron. If not, it's Chiron is how they spell it. Shira. Okay. Your healing power and your ability to teach or learn remedies. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. Let's talk about you. Maybe you're learning from a past experience here, or maybe you're helping someone else learn. We'll find out, Sag. We're going to find out. What's this reading all about? What's going on? Spirit guides, what are we tapping into today? Well, hello, Sun. Start with a little Leo energy here. A little Seven of Wands energy here. Okay. And Sag, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. But it can also be found on my website, thetarotroom.net. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. We have 77 here. It's a pretty lucky number. So luck is on your side. You could be seeing sevens, or the Fool is in reverse, and so is the Page of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. The Fool, Page of Cups in reverse. There's the Eight of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. Okay, let's see why those are in reverse. Let's get into your reading. We start this with the Sun. So that's usually a happy card. What's the Sun energy? Why are we starting with the Sun? What's going on? What's taking place? Six of Cups. Judgment. So it's looking at your past. It's reflecting upon your past. It is kind of like that learning energy, right? Learning from the past. Yeah, there's the Ace of Pentacles. There's the Chariot. So it's an element of being at peace with your past. You can't change your past. The only thing that you can do is learn from your past. So see how it benefited you. See how that experience made you a better person. So there's an element here of starting this reading of being at peace with the past. There's a very reflective energy with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands is using your past experience to get where you want, right? It comes after the Five of Wands. I mean, the Six is in between, but it's using that success. It's using your failures or your stepping stones or your challenges, and it's drawing from both areas of your past, and it's using that experience. And the Seven of Pentacles is I put them in the wrong order, is a reflective energy. It's watching how you've grown. It's admiring and respecting yourself. It's seeing the progress. Why are they there? What are you saying? What's the message behind that? The Four of Wands is in reverse. Okay, Seven of Cups is here again. High Priestess. Oh, we have the High Priestess and the Moon. Ooh, and the Hermit. Talk about an internalization here. Four of Wands is in reverse. I kind of feel like there's an internalization of like a family challenge. Maybe you grew up with narcissistic parents or neglected or in a broken home, or maybe you were adopted. There's an element here of really, I feel like you internalized something from the past. Maybe you blamed it. Your parents got divorced, you blamed yourself. You didn't have parents, you were put up for adoption, you blamed yourself. Your parents don't love you. Or if your parents neglected you, it's like you internalized a past experience here. And they kind of want you to reflect on that internalization and realize that it wasn't you. And look how far you've come. Look how strong you are. Look how it helped you. There's the Three of Wands. You're going to get what you want. The Ten of Pentacles. And there's the Stars. So maybe you just had abusive parents or people who didn't have faith in you. They didn't believe in you. There's really an element here of taking someone else's judgment and making it your own. And they kind of want you, like, you look at the Seven of Wands, right? There's your, it's like the mother that's you're never good enough. Even when you see them, they nitpick you. Your hair is a mess, or your house is a mess. So look at the cobweb in that corner. Look at the little speck of dust over there. It's like very nitpicky. And there's the nitpicks. But there's you. So it's kind of understanding that that's a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you. And it's not allowing that past to come into the present. It's just kind of seeing how that made you stronger, smarter, wiser, maybe even more independent, but allowing yourself to heal from that. It had nothing to do with you, right? It wasn't your shit, it was their shit, and they're projecting it onto you. And I feel like the Ace of Swords is like a realization, and then there's a breakthrough with that realization, and I think it's because this little conversation happens here. With the Fool in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse, it's like let's see what this is, but I feel there's pettiness or immaturity, or you know, you're an adult now and your mom comes to your first apartment and all she or he or your dad and all they do is insult you and put you down and like, oh yeah, this is your first apartment. Like my first apartment was a mansion up on like Beverly Hills Boulevard. It's kind of like you feel like you're being judged, but it's from a family member, someone that, or even a friend. Sometimes our friends or even our teachers and coaches can feel like a family member. But trying to understand what's happening to bring it back up. Like something's bringing back up that memory, that experience, that internalization. What's this conversation? Because with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse, there's something, there it is, the Five of Cups. It's definitely bringing it back up. The Magician, what are they saying here? The Sun. And the Two of Cups. The Lovers and the Eight of Cups with the Seven of Wands. I just see it's coming back up here. I don't see why. Tower, the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups. They say something. Strength and the Six of Cups. So they didn't give me a particular. They kind of left it general. So they're going to say something and it's going to be like, and it might not even be the same person, right? Like let's say when you were a child, your mother always said to you, you're such a dirty child. You don't know how to keep your room clean. And now you got your apartment and your best friend comes over and they're like, oh my God, look at the dirt in the corner. And it's like, it brings back that memory from childhood. It brings back something that you might have blocked or you might not have healed or properly dealt with. You know, especially if you have heavy Pisces, that Piscean energy tends to ignore, block the bad memories. They just don't want to deal with it. It's a Pisces thing. But everybody does it. It's not just a Pisces thing. But the Page of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So there's an experience here that dredges up some painful energy from the past. And what the point of this reading is to remember it's a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you. I do feel there's a little bit of pettiness or immaturity or just an emotional message that it just makes you feel like you did when you were a kid. Like, you know, when your parents say like they're disappointed in you and they start yelling at you or something. So then what's the lesson in that? Is it just literally like as within, so without? Is there a bigger lesson? Or because like what's the point of the reading? Why are you telling Sag this? I know this is what you're going through or you're about to go through it, but what's the lesson? Why are you highlighting that? Learn how to be happy. Okay, yeah, okay. What's on the bottom? Well, hello, Empress energy in the house. Emperor, if you're a dude, baby. There's the Nine of Pentacles. It's just, yeah, the lesson is really not letting it bring you back into that negative space. There's the Page of Swords and the Sun. It's okay to feel bad sometimes, and it's okay to feel down on ourselves, but we don't want that to become a permanent reflection of ourselves. And we also want to understand that, especially because this reading specifically is coming back from a childhood memory. It was something that was triggered. It triggered a childhood reaction or memory, something, you know, we all have things that we're sensitive about, right? Because of something that we went through. So it's really teaching you mental strength and learning how to be happy despite that experience, not projecting that past feeling into your present. That's why we have our card of Laut Ze. And it's also a reminder that that challenge, that difficult childhood, that trauma, that energy, it made you stronger, it made you smarter, it made you wiser, it made you more prosperous and abundant in your adult life, right? Because the Empress isn't born, she's created. And part of the beauty of the Empress is that she understands the material realm. There are things that are going to happen that she cannot control. So she focuses on her and what she can control, not what other people are saying or doing, or not experiences from the past because she can't change it. It's she's controlling herself, her choices, and her reactions. So Sag, there's a heavy conversation coming up that's going to trigger like a traumatic event or experience from childhood. Some of you may be aware of the event, and some of you may have been blocked, and it might just come like rushing back, and they don't want you to get caught up in that mind frame for too long. Don't project the past into the present. Simply learn from that and learn that it's a reflection of them. But I feel like there's like a critical energy or an experience here. And I threw the card on the ground. I didn't drop it, I threw it. Good times, good times. Yeah, but you know what? I threw it upright. Because that's the past and you can't change it, and now you're living in the present preparing for your future, and you're not going to let an experience from the past or trauma from the past project into your present energy. That's really the point of this reading. Okay, and we got that Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, so it's kind of mastering. The Eight of Pentacles is like mastering yourself. It's a self-mastery card, and with the Seven of Cups, it's being able to make difficult choices under pressure, but it's also being able to make those choices and not have all the answers. Hold on. Whoa. It's the end of, wow. It's the end of resentment. There's the So it really is a healing energy and letting go. Maybe this, dredging up that emotion, that blocked energy creates an open flow, right? Maybe you didn't know that blockage was there until this difficult criticism or this difficult conversation comes through. Yeah, look, it's the end of criticism. It's the end of resentment. And there's the sun. So it's kind of like you're at that place of peace. Maybe it is the same person and it's your mom and they're coming back and you're like, wow, when I was a kid, this would have really hurt me. But now that I'm an adult, I see that you're just hurt and taking it out on me type of energy, Okay, that's what I picked up on today, Sag. That's what's going on. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are in the month of August and how things are playing out. And if this is still kind of here or if it's healed, or we'll see where you stand and what's happening here. That card wanted out, but is there anything else? Is there anything else Sag needs to surrender to let go of that traumatic experience here? Yes, there is. Hold on, Sag. Yeah, negative thinking. So you have control over your thoughts. So when negative thoughts surface, say, thank you for sharing, and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. What is this? Your ego. Okay. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. All right, what's the spirit animal message? What's the spirit animal message here for Sag? Spirit animal message. Scorpion, new beginning. Okay, hold on. So we have the Scorpion. So you are invited to instigate change, but you're also being warned that this transformation could be radical. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. And based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding, you are promised a beneficial rebirth. The phoenix rising from the ashes, baby. And when we think of Scorpion, I know I always think of Scorpio, and that is, ruled by Pluto, which is the phoenix rising from the ashes energy. Okay, we have Armadillo. Have you ever wondered how people's train of thoughts go? My son and I were driving, we went to see Superman, and we were talking about Superman, then all of a sudden he was talking about something totally different. I was like, how did your train of thought get over here from right here? So I started to explain that train of thought. But Armadillo, protection. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. I want to grab the Akashic Records and then we'll get back into the tarot. I picked the deck up upside down, did I? I did, okay. What's the Akashic Record message for Saggy? Spirit guides? Oh, I'm trying not to do that on the table. Okay, what's the Akashic Record for Sagittarius? What is the Akashic Record message, baby? Because I kind of feel like you're clearing out some negative Akashic experiences. Maybe you're tapping into that part of yourself here. Or just, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. We have release. Yeah. So you're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. And sometimes, I know people have 5, 6 sisters or 5, 6 siblings, and there's always drama, there's always chaos, and sometimes that's all they know. And it's about escaping that cycle, right? And being the black sheep of the family, clearing out that karma and starting a fresh, genealogy or a fresh experience for that, your bloodline type of thing too, right? Maybe you're the one clearing out that karma and changing things for your genes' futures, your DNA, your family. We have connections, your bloodline, that's the word I was looking for. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? You do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. So follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. And we have your guardian angels. Guardian angels. So the problems you have today will disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck is about to change. It's time to put to use your creative energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. Second time that message came through the reading. All right, well, Sag, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in August 2025. Let's go 30 days out. Let's see how you're playing out. Let's see how things are going. If this person's still here criticizing you, or if you're just flying high in cloud 9, if you're just, we have justice in reverse. Oh no. Okay, we'll get to the bottom of that. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay, and this might not be a bad justice in reverse. What's on? Yeah, it isn't. The Page of Swords. Okay. So there's a lot of swords here, a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, very strong here in a month. But what, yeah, and there's the Hanged Man. And one more, so there's the Pisces energy. The Sun, yeah, I like it. And there's the Page of Pentacles, there's the Six of Pentacles, there's the Five of Wands. It's a kill 'em with kindness style of energy. What I see here is learning that allowing what other people say or do, or allowing your past to affect you, it doesn't benefit you. It benefits them. So it's not beneficial for you. So it's just kind of making different choices in the way that you're dealing with either critical or difficult people, or family members, or people who are petty and mature, project their bullshit onto you. You're just realizing, wow, if I sit here and think about what they're thinking about me and what they're saying about me and what they're doing, or if I'm focusing on what the past did, what my mom and dad did, my brothers and sisters did, I'm taken away from my present. I'm not really happy here. So you're learning, though, the fact that the Page of Swords is there, it's not beneficial to you to sacrifice your happiness because someone else is miserable and you're not doing it anymore. There's the Sun. So there's your happiness. There's your mental strength. The Sun, especially when it's with all of these swords, tells us that you have mastered the mental plane. The Sun is a master of your ego. So you're not letting your ego get the best of you. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you. Other people's criticisms or opinions of you get the best of you. This is kind of like a don't care type of energy. I'm in control of myself. I'm happy with myself. If I got a little cobweb in the corner, I let that spider stay because I'm not going to kill him. He's happy. He's not bothering me. He's probably eating the little ants or whatever. So you're happy, you're content, and you're realizing that it's like you responded softly. You responded gently. Maybe in the past you would have exploded or tore a strip off of them or said something negative or responded in kind and insulted them. And it's like, I feel like this growth in this reading, I feel it's a very spiritual reading for you, Sag, and you're just kind of killing them with kindness. Oh, you don't like that, you know, I will already give you an example. You don't like the cobweb? Well, that's Joe. He lives in the corner. He's my favorite spider. We're good friends. I'm not going to get rid of him. My son actually named a spider in his room Joe. That's why I say that. My son is the Buddhist and he will not kill insects. So we have spiders in our house and we're fine with it. Someone has spiders and there's someone's criticizing a spider. I don't know why that's coming up, but this is a killing with kindness energy, Sag, and it's just realizing that it's not worth your time, your effort, and your energy to really care or focus on what they're thinking or even respond. You're happy. You're content. You know, you just bought your first house, you just got your first apartment, you just got your new job, you got your business. You're not going to let someone bring you down. And I think in the past, it was able to bring you down and affect your mood, right? I read this, you know, have you ever heard of Alex and Layla? I think it's like Hermosi or Hermosa. They're like 100 millionaires or something. And they have all these videos on YouTube about how to become 100 millionaire and how to be better. But she said she had this like YouTube post and it was like, you're not having a bad day. You had a bad 15 minutes and you let it create a bad day. And I thought that was profound. And so, you know, this person said something, they criticize you. You can let it ruin your day, ruin your week, ruin your month, or you can just realize it's a reflection of them, keep it their way, and focus on the blessings you have, which is what I feel you've done here. And I feel you've done it beautifully. And that's the reading, that's the energy, that's what I got. Growth, evolution, living in the present, and not letting other people affect you, Saggy. I like it. I like it a lot. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Sag, I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. And as always, if you like your reading, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Helps my channel to grow. Thank you, Sag. I really do appreciate your support. Let's close your reading off with your final message. Final message for Sag. What do we got here? When you recognize and reflect on even one good thing about yourself, you're building a bridge to a place of kindness and caring. Damn Skippy, for perfect card for this reading, darling. So, write down one of your favorite traits about you and celebrate why you like this about yourself. All right, and for those of you who like the yes or no question, let's get an answer, baby. Yes or no? Which is the answer for Sagittarius? Yes or no? What do we got? Yes, that's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.